In Irish folklore, there's a hero named Oisin who one day sees this stunning girl riding by on a horse, and he rizzes her up. She says to him, "Look fella, I like you too, you're cool, but I'm in a rush on my way to get back to the land of Tír na nÓg. Do you want to come with me?" Oisin is hyped as he's going to get some alone time with this absolute stunner. She's the hottest girl he's ever even spoken to, and now he's going to go see the family? He thinks he's in. And so he gets to the island, he makes his moves, smashes, and then she's like, "Oh, you want to meet all my friends too, yeah?" When they come around, they're stunning. All of them, absolute dimes. In his head, he's thinking, damn, if I knew there were this many hotties here, I probably wouldn't have committed myself to just this one girl. Almost as if reading his mind. Neve, her name is, by the way. Says, "By the way, all my friends are happy to sleep with you as well, and I have zero jealousy. Go off, have fun, yeah?" He senses it's a trap, but he goes for it anyways. Lo and behold, his girl doesn't even mind. She even joins in sometimes. After a weekend of complete debauchery, doing everything imaginable to the hottest girls he's ever seen, Neve pulls him aside. She says, "By the way, I know you think this place is super cool and hot and all that, and it is, but there is a cost to you being here, yeah?" He looks at her confused. "Every day you stay here is a year where you're from." "What in the fuck?" thinks Oisin. "Just this weekend here has been several years back home, yeah?" He's about to leave and go back to his family, who he knows probably misses him. But as he looks back, he sees Neve, who he's grown to love, and he sees his little harem of stunners. Generally speaking, he'd know what's good for him, he'd close the door on his way out, and he'd go off to his destiny, never to look back. But Oisin does the opposite. He closes the door, throws caution in the wind, and promptly spends another month drinking and gambling and like an animal. Finally, after 30 days, he wakes up from this haze and is like, damn, I gotta get the hell out of here. As Oisin's leaving, Neve grabs him and says, "I need you to take my horse with you, my love. Whatever you do, do not get off this horse, or all the time you spent here will catch up with you in an instant. The second you touch the ground, you're gonna age 30 years immediately." 30 years he's been gone. Can't believe it. So he's all good, riding on the horse, realizing as he looks around at the land of Ireland that he knows so well, a lot has changed since he's been gone. Castles that used to be flourishing are now in shambles after a battle or who knows what. He gets to the house where his mum lived, and he sees her on her deathbed, and she's like, "What the fuck, Oisin? Where you been, mate? Where you with your one there? You smell like an absolute cellar." Oisin here, he's distraught. He's freaking out. He's about to lose his mum, all because he spent all this time fluting away with this girl and her freaky, fantastic friends. But he jumps down, and he embraces his mom, gives her a kiss on her forehead, just as she passes away. He realizes that he was chasing after pleasure and avoiding pain, and although it was just a month to him, this month of pleasure cost him everything. His body was old now. His family was gone now. He was on his Toblerone, and all he had to show for it are some memories of his hedonistic, pleasure-seeking lifestyle. He couldn't bring any of that with him. And although it was too late for Oisin, and he couldn't hack the sesh, he died soon afterwards, in fact. His story reminds us that although our clock is ticking at a normal speed, it's still ticking, yeah? We keep pushing off to the next day what we need to do. Whether that's out of fear of what will happen, or pursuit of pleasure, who knows what it is, but we seem to procrastinate a lot. But we gotta keep in mind what Marcus Aurelius says. You need to stop drifting, sprint for the finish, and if your well-being matters to you, be your own savior while you can.